What if the American people learn the truth? That our foreign policy has nothing to do with national security, that it never changes from one administration to the next. What if war and preparation for war is a racket serving the special interests? What if President Obama is completely wrong about Afghanistan and turns out worse than Iraq and Vietnam put together? What if diplomacy is found to be superior to bombs and bribes in protecting America? What happens if my concerns are completely unfounded? Nothing. But what happens if my concerns are justified and ignored? Nothing good. And I yield back the balance of my time.
You're sponsoring H.R. 1207. That's the Federal Reserve Transparency Act of 2009. There are over 200 co-sponsors, including over 50 Democrats. What is this legislation? What are you looking to do?
Well, actually, we're doing a little bit better. It's up to 234 and 65 Democrats, so we're doing very well. What it does, it means that we can audit the Fed and find out all the promises they've made, all the guarantees, and how they've been involved in other central banks and other governments and international financial institutions. So we would find out what's going on. And even Obama talks, and he used the word more transparency. But they're doing exactly the opposite. I don't believe they'll give us real transparency. At the same time, they're giving the agency of government, pseudo-agency, the Federal Reserve, more power. And they're the culprit.
That's right, because we love this republic, we will fight the New World Order. And if they use, what better way to make everyone a criminal? What better way to fill up these FEMA camps, detention centers? What better way to use this preventative detention by saying, oh, there's a flu pandemic, created by them so that they can control you and your family, let alone possibly give you stuff like squalene. Look it up. Get it in your body. Thimerosal, another word for mercury, in your body, okay? Adjuvants. Look it up, in your body. Hey, Gulf War syndrome. Take a look at squalene and adjuvants for the Gulf War syndrome, okay? I'm trying to get loud and I'm trying to get in your face so that you start waking up that, hey, this is not the first time. This is how they did it before, but how better to make everybody a criminal? Where's your band? Where are your papers? You could be Al-Qaeda. Now it's like you could be infected. What a crock. Look at Massachusetts, Hey, screw them. I'm telling you, anybody tries to shoot me, I'm going to shoot back. So, I got another video. Well, we already gave you the Gerald Santee video. We already told you about the pandemic piece. We have to get you to consider, and I'll ask you, have there been evil people before in history? Do you think that's the last of them? The people who have the money, once you have all the money, what do they crave? Do they crave power? And do they write books about how you and your family are just useless eaters? That wasn't me, That was like David Rockefeller. That was like, Kissinger, Brzezinski. Do you remember these names? How about the new science czar, Holdren, with his book Eco-Science, where they want to, what? Cut down the population. How? By putting stuff in the food and the water and in the air. By sterilizing the populace. They sterilized Native Americans up until the 70s. They sterilized when I say Americans, what you consider white Americans, up into the 30s with eugenics boards. These are the same people, the Margaret Sangers, okay? The ones that Hitler said, way to go, Margaret, you're the best. Funded by who? The Rockefellers. Who's been controlling your medical industry? Who's been controlling all the teaching universities for doctors for how many years? To where now doctors, everything's take a pill audience. Hey, by the way, there's 100 million pills of Prozac. Prescriptions for Prozac. Here you go, have another one. Have another one. And remember that picture? Show them the fluoride picture. Yeah, what's the #1 ingredient in Prozac, viewers? So you got a bunch of people all dazed out there, okay, sucking down Prozac, Celebrex, Zoloft. Can I open your mouth? I'll throw another one in there. So you got these big pharmaceutical companies who have where they come from. Oh, gee, they come from those German companies, huh? Like Baxter and Bayer Pharmaceuticals, huh? Aren't they the ones who got caught putting AIDS in Factor 8, the blood product? Hey, the AIDS thing was a pandemic, was a thing all over, wasn't it? How do you trust these people when they lie you into wars, when they lie to you about 9/11? You may not think so, but I'll ask you. Hey, was it a caveman who attacked you? Do you buy that? I tested weapon systems for a living, and I've got to ask you, do you buy those lies? Are you tired of them lying? They're building up all this pandemic stuff. Why do you think they built those FEMA camps? You funded them with your tax dollars, just like you funded that RNA recombination in 2007. When I say you American citizens, okay? Why did they build the camps? Why do they have all the coffins? Why did the Canadian, government say there and say, well, we'll ship body bags with the flu material, okay? Why do they keep hyping the flu thing? Why are they passing laws, value papers? Why do they keep stealing your liberties? And why do you do nothing? Are you on that much Prozac these days? Have you seen the people they call psychiatrists? Have they given you the pills? Well, I got news for you. And here's my news, and that is, whoa, with a foot that's asleep. My gosh, I may not be able to do this. We may have to cut this. But I want you to catch the front of the shirt. More importantly, I don't even know if I can walk. Oh, I can't walk. They got me. Read the back. Whoa. And what I have for you when I finish this show off is the thought that you saw this on The Real Story. We try to save you. Remember, there is no difference, okay? It's the same people. Presidents are like shields, First there was, think of them, okay? We had Bill Clinton. He did all the bad things. Remember him? Yeah, he did a bunch of stuff, took away your liberties, right, did all that. And everybody attacked him, and they bing, bing, bang, bang. He took all sorts of debts. And when the global elites were done with him, they threw him away. And they picked up George Bush. George Bush took away your rights and your freedoms, okay? Let him do the 9/11 thing. His brother was in charge of security at the World Trade Towers, and they goddamn collapsed into rubble. People, wake up. So anyway, Bush takes all the hits. Patriot Act, the Military Commissions Act, okay? Were you there? Were you paying attention? Remember Clinton. Clinton's the one that did what? He did the Telecommunications Act, got rid of Glass-Steagall, okay? Why do you think, oh gosh. So anyway, Bush, bang, bang, bang. He takes all the beasts. They throw Bush away. When I say throw, they're done with that shield. They pick up the new Obama shield. You know why? Because when everybody says Obama fascism, Obama socialism, Obama, and they hit them, they're like, hey, you're trying to really screw the American people. You're trying to take their republic away. They'll all say, oh, we can take the hits because we can call them racist. And after 4 years, they'll say, hey, it wasn't racism. Get rid of Obama. And they'll bring in somebody new. And you're so used to that left-right paradigm of like, it's Republican, it's Democrat. I voted for the other guy because I don't want the Bush things. And look at Obama. He does all the Bush things. Wireless wiretapping, still going strong. Okay? Puts more troops in, even though he makes you believe he's taking them out. Okay? This is the same thing. Funded by the banksters. Gee, just like Bush. Okay? Takes away your rights and freedoms. Oh, just like Bush. Okay? Come on, viewers. Wake up! Thanks for watching The Real Story. Gave that one ending for you. Hope you enjoyed it.
Question is, will they kill untold millions as they did in the last century? It is not the elite cockroaches that determine that. It is you.